What's up? I'm gonna start today's end of day with this trade idea from ESD CAD. And I say idea because I didn't actually end up taking this one. And I'm gonna try and explain why, and then once we start touching on the GBP USD one, you'll start to see that why I chose the GBP USD one over this one. Right, okay, we have USD CAD being bearish, right? USD CAD is bearish, and then to the left there's really nothing I can say, right? Because it was just a sweep of the liquidity over there. And then the 4 hour is interesting, because how would I typically look at a pullback on the 4 hour, right? Or not on the 4 hour, like on the 15-minute for like risk entry trades. I'd look at if there's a chalk, right? There's a valid break here, as you can see. There's a valid break there, which means this point of interest here is actually valid, right? We do expect the market to come in here and actually continue lower. That's my expectation, right? Now on the M15, as you can see, this is the 4 hour zone I am talking about. What's this? 15-minute bounce? Oh, it's just the line. Now we have the 50-minute boss, and then now we have the internal switching bullish right here, right? With this I boss here, 15-minute turns bullish, and then of course we can look for a risk entry on this POI as illustrated over here. This is like a okay trade, right? Most of what we look for, same as the one that happened here, which was eventually a nice winner. I did miss that one, but on this one the major difference being the 4 hour is printing something like this, but inversely, right? Where it's bearish, the market comes in, and then my expectation is for this 4 hour zone to hold and go back down, right? Similarly, there isn't really any 15-minute POI in here that's great in terms of a pivot POI, so maybe something like a 1 hour pivot POI would be better if the market was to, let's say, target the pivot. That would be the case. And then now in this case I'm looking, okay, we've touched this 4 hour, the 4 hour had a chalk and then come back. This is a risk entry, right, for the actual 4 hour. Now I didn't want to ignore it like I did the last time. I had a trade recently that ended up being a loser, where I ignored the 4 hour structure, and ignoring the 4 hour structure is literally forgetting that 4 hour or like higher time frame is king, right? Like 4 hour will always overpower like the short term M15, right? So hence I didn't actually take the entry on this one, and then why I chose this trade on GPSD instead, right? So GPSD super hyperbolic, right? Or parabolic, I don't know, man. Just means it's moving straight up. And then 4 hours as well, right? It's moving straight up. And now we have some sort of a little recovery, like trying to move back down. So look at this compared to the USD CAD, right? There's nothing in here where I can see maybe the market might turn here and go back up, right? The nearest proper looking POIs are like down here somewhere in there. Those are like the nearest POIs. Maybe the market should come into here, And then 1 hour wise as well, there's this, but this is just like a pause in price. It's not really a pullback, right? Just pause in price. Yes, it can give reactions like this, but generally I think this can hold and then just continue down. So I don't see much in terms of higher time frame in the way stopping this idea from like materializing, right? Even though it was kind of late on time, because I did take this like 6 on the dot, around 6 there somewhere. Not the best in terms of time, but I think the idea is okay, right? Okay, let's look at this. 15-minute of course is bullish, right? We had the break all the way down there. 15-minute is bullish, and now we have like pullbacks in here, but these are like pauses in price, like pause in price, moves up, pause in price. It's not really a pullback like this where market moves down and then clearly up, right? So I'm not afraid of trading against these POIs, right? Like this one is kind of holding, it's giving a pullback, but I only view it as it can give a pullback, but I don't see it overpowering the clear like bearish sentiment slash internal here. Because then if I am following internals, it'll be like, can this work? Maybe like right down here, right? Moves down, moves up through there, down, boom, boom. This would have been the latest internal break there. 15-minute eyeballs there, which then makes this the strong 15-minute high, of which I expect to hold if the 15-minute is going to continue bearish. If not, it is what it is, right? I think this is like basically a live trade, right? Because I am actually commentating on it as it's happening, so we'll see how it ends up. I think structurally we are clearly bearish on the M15, like internally. We have a 4-hour target down here, so yeah, I'm happy to stay in this even overnight. Spreads on the broker are not actually that bad. There's no news until tomorrow, so really I don't. Oh, we have a Fed rate tomorrow. Market might be actually slow tomorrow just because of the just waiting on that Fed rate. So yeah, GU, we were in that. Now we're just playing the waiting game. Euro USD as well, just following structure, up and down, up and down. Also, we didn't have electricity for like London and the start of New York, hence I'm not really touching on the start of the day. We really only got electricity around around 5 actually, which is kind of late for me as well in the day, but at least we got in on something before that. So yeah, Euro USD, I was looking for it to come into here and then follow it down just like GU. In here, maybe could have taken these, but there was a chalk here, and if there's a chalk there, and there's no strong liquidation on the M5, I don't usually use this liquidation here. Maybe I'll use it in cases like this where the market is actually like following itself very tightly, like it's moving very corrective. Maybe it is worth it to just take this as liquidity. That would have been a clean trade, like very clean. But anyway, I would have missed it anyway because of time. So yeah, for now, we'll see how it builds up tomorrow. Probably expectations are for this to start buying at some point again. For now, we follow the internal and see what happens. Yeah.